Hey guys, RPM here. All right, this video, there's a new version of miniz, and this was a notorious mining software that we always used for mining, let's say flux, for instance, for the longest time. And then I would say maybe in the past couple weeks here, we've all probably been using LOL miner, as we've been getting 20%, maybe 30% more hash rate on a lot of our GPUs, especially for the 30 series GPUs. But now miniz just came out with an update here, and it looks like, as I'm just going to say right now, my 3070s, I'm getting a little bit more hash rate at the same overclocks on using the latest version of miniz here. So I just want to showcase that in this video, go through that, and also I want to showcase my 8x6700 XT rig, which I just turned on, and it's on LOL miner right now, but I want to switch it over to miniz and see if we're going to get a little bit more, because I literally just made that video of turning it back on, and literally 2 days ago there's been a new software, and I want to try it out on this rig. Okay, so yeah, a couple things just to showcase to you guys. Hopefully you guys will gather more hash rate as well for anyone that's been mining flux. Okay, so before we begin, this video is sponsored by nerdgears.com. If you guys are looking for GPU mining hardware, they actually have a lot in stock here, and one of my favorite ones are the NerdGears 30 amp 240 volt metered power distribution units, and as well they do have graphics cards. Oh well, looks like their stock on graphics cards have been going down, but looks like the pricing has actually been coming down as well for some of these GPUs. Check it out, they accept crypto and credit card as payment, guys. nerdgears.com. Okay, so just to show you guys my Hive OS, maybe a little bit of an update here of what I'm mining. Got my A2000s on Ergo. I got basically 4 3070 rigs, and they are mining flux at the moment, which I'll show you the hash rate difference between LOL miner and miniz. Okay, and then also my 8x6700 XT rig on flux, just because I want to showcase the difference here against miniz. And then I have a lonely 5700 XT, which is on LOL miner mining flux, which has been pretty good. And then I have 4 6600 XT mining rigs, and you guys know I'm mining Meowcoin and Neoxa on those rigs. Funny thing to note before I get into the miniz talk here is look at my AMD cards versus my NVIDIA cards. Look at how many errors I'm getting on my AMD cards versus my NVIDIA cards. So it's just funny to note that, you know, with my AMD cards, I have rigs that restart like all the time, and I always have some GPUs that are always like overclocking issues or, you know, things like that, and has to restart. And let me know if you guys have that issue. But yeah, I mean, I think that's something pretty typical for a lot of AMD miners. I don't know, maybe some people will say, RedPanda, you just have to tune better. And you know what, I have no patience. I think that's one of the things that's pretty bad for me when it comes to AMD cards. But I want to know what you guys think as well. But yeah, so many errors. Anyways, let's go miniz. Okay, miniz has the latest version. They say here major performance improvements for 125.4 algo on all GPUs, up to 20%. Performance improvements on 150.5 on all GPUs, and they have a bunch of other things here. One big thing to note here: added support for the NVIDIA RTX 40 series GPUs. So that's pretty good. Okay, let's go through now the difference here. I'm going to show you guys my 3070s first. So this first rig, I just moved over to miniz, and look at that, 69 accepted shares, nice. And no, refresh that, 133 now. So this rig has only been on for about 8 minutes, but I have been seeing a noticeable improvement in terms of the hash rate here. I used to be getting about, 68 to 70 souls per second on majority of the GPUs here. Now they're all basically over 70, except for this one here at 68, 69. But this is looking pretty good at these overclock settings. Nothing too special. I'm using P0 state, 1000 memory, 150 core, 137 power limit. Okay, next 3070 rig, another miniz rig here. Just moved over, and yeah, we're seeing similar results, definitely better. But let's go to my LOL miner rig here, the 3070 rig, which I was running LOL miner just recently on all of these 3070 rigs. And now, okay, just to show you the difference here of what I was normally getting, okay, this is the LOL miner rig, okay, just to show you here. And whole rig, we're getting 549 souls. But look at this, 69, 68, 67 souls, 67, 69, 68 souls. Okay, and now if we go to my final 3070 rig, which I just moved over to miniz, you can see now the hash rates have gone up here, 72, 70, 70, 70, 71, all over 70 with the same overclock settings. That's the kicker here. So, just to show that disparity here from LOL miner to the new miniz miner, we are getting a little bit more souls. Okay, the whole rig is now 572, all right, versus the 551. All right, I'll show I guess the power consumption may be a big factor for a lot of people. We're at 1295 for the miniz rig on this one, and the other rig is 1269 watts on LOL miner, okay, on this rig. So looks like I'm seeing better results here in terms of the hash rate, but I didn't verify at the pool if it is any better or not. That's one thing, but I trust miniz in a way that, you know, we've been using it before, and if there is going to be a big disparity from at the pool to what the software reads, then I think we're all going to notice that eventually pretty soon. I just want to quickly talk about the developer fee as well for anyone that cares, but miniz, it's 2% for Equihash. And then for LOL miner, it's actually 1%. So, you know, for the little bit of hash rate that we're getting less on LOL miner, I wonder if that, you know, if that really makes a difference or not. The 1% there, 2% from miniz and 1% from LOL miner, that we're getting a little bit more hash rate here. So yeah, I want to know what you guys think about that. Okay, so let me go ahead now. My 6700 XT rig, I have added a little bit more hash rate here. I've done some little bit more testing here. Some of you guys are asking, Red Panda, you should be able to get more hash rate on your 6700 XTs. And yes, I can. But as I'm going higher on the core, I am getting less efficient. That's something I want to do a little bit of math on. Okay, so I actually already did it here. So in yesterday's video, that rig that I did yesterday was able to get a 0.35 efficiency on flux. Okay, as a whole. Okay, I'm not talking per GPU, as a whole. And now with the settings I have here on these 6700 XTs, I'm getting 0.33. So as I'm going up in essentially the core, which I've added up now, the power consumption is getting a little bit higher. So that's what I just wanted to talk about here. A lot of people are saying, Red Panda, you can get more souls, you can get more hash rate. I know, but as you do that, the power consumption is going to get higher, and the efficiency is going to start getting a little bit lower. So, you know, for me, you know, I'm trying to stay under my power consumption means, like my power capacity. So that's why I was keeping it at that level, like 29 to 30 souls. So anyways, guys, let me switch this to miniz, and we will be right back. You guys freeze frame this. Be right back. Okay, we are on miniz now, and yeah, we're getting, I think, yeah, we're getting more we're getting more hash rate here. And I think the power consumption went down as well, which is, you know what? Let me look at my calculator. So this is what we were getting. This is what we're getting before. 278 souls, but now we're at 298 for the whole rig. And we're at 841 power consumption, 841 watts at the wall using LOL miner. So looks like we've knocked off like 21 watts, and we've gained like, let's see, almost, I'm going to say another 20 souls. Yeah, 20 souls. Okay, 20 souls we've gained so far. So that means, I'm pretty sure that means the efficiency is better here. So we're at 0.33. So if we did 298 divided by 825, that's going to give us 0.36. Oh, there you go. So this whole rig is doing pretty good as a whole. Let's look at the software here in case anyone wants to see. So this is what miniz looks like here for the 6700 XT rig. Look at that. Pretty nice. Power consumption's looking pretty good. Looking, I mean, 0.46, 0.48, 0.747 efficiency in the software. But again, just like we talked about in yesterday's video, the software power consumption is not at the true at the wall. We all know AMD cards take a little bit more at the wall. So if we did like, let's just say average of like 80 times 8. So that would be the software wattage, but you can see with the octominers that we have here, it shows the exact power consumption at the wall. So we're at 824.7 watts. Yeah, so I mean, the 120 mil fans take a bit of power as well, but yeah, you guys can probably do the math there, how much these cards actually take. I'm going to say another 20 watts added onto it at the wall. So guys, yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, it looks like miniz is now the king for, I guess, flux mining now against LOL miner, but depends on if you equate the 1% fee on LOL miner and then 2% on miniz. So what, more hash rate or less hash rate and less developer fee on LOL miner, or more hash rate and more developer fee on miniz? All depends. Thank you, Rondi, for that difference there as well on the developer fee there. Rondi, thank you so much, man. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. That's really all I wanted to do. Let me know your thoughts if you guys garnered more hash rate with miniz. I'm gonna gather that most of you have. So, all right, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.